guys, I hope you are doing great today. Today we are going to be going over 5 Battlefront 2 details you may have never noticed. So the first detail that I had only recently noticed is that with force pushes, you don't just move people, but you can actually move the environment sometimes. Whether it be leaves or trees, something like that. You can knock them down or move it around. And also with some people's force pushes and using the force, you can also see kind of a rush of like wind almost. Or I don't know exactly what it is, but with, for example, Kylo's freeze, you can see a cloud of like wind or the force going at someone. And it's quick, but it's really cool. And so the small details with like leaves and trees is something people have never really noticed, I think. But it's a really cool detail that's small, that's been in this game. Now, my next detail is if you want to take cool screenshots, whether you're not on PC and you don't have quite the right equipment, but if you're just on PS4 or Xbox and you want to capture a screenshot of like a landscape or something, what you can do is turn off your HUD, then you go into first person, and if you zoom in using certain weapons, usually I find the assault weapons to always work, not the base default assault weapons though, but if you use any of the other assault weapons, then you zoom in, you will be able to see anything of yourself. You won't be able to see any of the user interface or the HUD, and you'll just be able to see the landscape. Then you can capture a screenshot right there, and it's really cool because you don't see any of yourself. You can take a picture basically of what you're seeing without having yourself in the way. Now, number 3 and number 4 are 2 settings I think some people know about a decent amount, but I think there's still a lot of people that don't know about this and don't know how you can change this stuff. Number 3 is that you can change the whole color of your user interface and everything. If you go to the settings and to the colorblind settings, if you change the colorblind settings, it'll change the colors. It's meant for colorblind people of certain types of colorblind so that they see the regular, but if you're not colorblind, then you'll see a completely different color. And I like switching it up because you can see different colors and it just keeps it fresh. And number 4 is something that a lot of people change, but not everyone, is that you can actually change the way the kill log works. You can change it to the regular, but you can also make it smaller, bigger, and then you can also something called legacy, which is a really cool one. It doesn't show you everything exactly, and you don't see the same amount of much, but it kind of has it's just a smaller version that's different than what most people use, and once again, it's one of those nice changes. And my number 5 detail is with abilities. With a lot of abilities, you should really look at them and research exactly all the stuff that they do, because with a lot of abilities, people don't know everything that they do and can do, and they don't use them as much because they don't realize what they can do. But if you go to a lot of abilities and you can check to see what they do or just kind of experiment with them, then you'll see a lot of cool new things you can do with them and make them more worth using, whether it be like reinforcements or heroes or even sometimes just infantry, just using different star cards. So I hope you learned something new in this video, and I hope you really enjoyed it. If you did, smash that like button and the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video.